What it do, Freckle crew? Tonight we're doing a classic that I've started before. I haven't seen the full thing. I've only seen like the first 20 minutes, I think. We're continuing with States of Cinema, and we're doing a classic by a classic director, Spike Lee. We're doing Malcolm X, celebration of Juneteenth. And, I've started this movie, like I said, but I only got to the first like 30 minutes of it, and it's an epic. So I'm in for an adventure. Okay, it's like 3 hours long. Some of these classic American movies, like Birth of a Nation, which I have pushed back already a couple times. Malcolm X. I remember some of the cast, most notably, of course, Denzel Washington, the GOAT. I call a lot of people the GOAT, but my headphones just turned off because I never plugged them into my Malcolm X.
Feels like Mr. Freckles. 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 Feels like Mr. Freckles. Freckles.
Warner Brothers. Something like this is in the Blue Carpet Treatment album by Snoop Dogg. The intro, I think, to Conversations. A Spike Lee joint. The American flag. But for different reasons. I think it's going to burn up. Delroy Lindo's in this. Ooh, may he rest in peace. He died this past year, I think. I hope I'm not offending anyone. Personally, I consider myself a fat Malcolm X. Fat freckle-faced Malcolm X. It's a lot of the reason why I have this style of glasses. I just bought a new pair that are very similar. His, I think, don't have the bottom of the frame. But, it's whatever. I saw those, but I was like, that's a little pricey for me right now. Based on the book, The Autobiography of Malcolm X. I've read that book, and I've also read an external, like an actual biography, like an autobiography, from an external viewer. Turns out Mr. Malcolm embellished a few things. But it's, as far as autobiographies come, it's pretty... Ooh! I like that. I don't remember that. The flag burning into an X. That was trippy. I wonder how they pulled that off. Probably cover it in X shape with something that was fireproof. I don't know. Boston. The war years. What war? World War II? I don't know. I don't remember his age, give or take. Well, yeah. I do. He was assassinated in the 60s. I think he was in his 30s. So, yeah, he was... Yeah. Early 20s here. Late teens, early 20s, must be. If this is the 40s... I remember the outfits. Is that Spike Lee himself? Ooh! and the kid helping him out. The state of fashion at this era. This must be like the equivalent back then of like dudes with chains and like, you know, like the real rapper type, I guess. Or maybe kind of like T'Challa and Black Panther, you know, with the sort of dashiki or whatever inspired outfits. But like, you know, oof. Hard-boiled egg into, what are you pouring that into? Are you making a mix with a hard-boiled egg for your hair? Where's homeboy? Woo! Don't let the movie fool you. Denzel's actually a little too dark skinned for Malcolm X. Malcolm X was hella light skinned. Yo, this must be. Yo, Spike looks like a baby, bro. Yo, the Knicks just won their first championship in 53 years. Literally looks like that's how long ago this movie was, given how old Spike Lee looked in the, you know, courtside. No offense, Spike. I hear that stuff burns. Like, see, yeah, that's what I'm holding with it. And it has eggs in it. Like, what the heck? Hold him! Hold him! Yo, does that really... does that really burn that much, bro? It's straight though, right? I ain't doing this again. I wonder if somebody knows, explain it to me in the comments. Like, what's the chemistry behind, you know, what's the heat due to the curls? Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. It's like ironing it. Right? Yeah, like, or like steaming it. The heat gets rid of the, like, wrinkles. Looks white, right? Looks white, don't it? Yeah, I remember that. Ow! Alright, you go through all that pain to put a hat on, bro? Come on, Malcolm. Oop, and the walk. Hey, girls. Oh, and this is Boston. I keep thinking it's New York. I remember that back then, yeah. People just walked down on the street more than they do now. Like literally on the street, not on the sidewalks. I remember this part about the mom getting attacked. It's cool to see. I haven't seen all of Birth of a Nation. I've only seen clips of it at this point. But it's interesting to see the state, how they're doing, how Spike Lee's doing the Klansmen attacking black people, and how Birth of a Nation did it back then. Nine children. She reminds me of. She reminds me. I can't. Her name is at the tip of my tongue, but Deadpool's girlfriend, Deadpool's wife, that actress of Brazilian descent. The actress that plays Malcolm X's mom reminds me of her a little bit. This guy looks like a like what's his name? Kevin Hart. Okay, not anymore. With the hat on and that face. Ah! Making like some crazy face. The faces, the dances. I wonder if it was even half like this. I love this. I love period pieces. I feel like I'm getting two different eras in one when I do this, because this movie's from early 90s, but it's depicting I think this is the early 40s, late 30s. This is swing era. Yeah, she's carrying it like. Yeah, but she's light on her feet for a big lady. Woo! You like what you see, baby? It's a BB dub. Oh, come on. Come on, save me. She's a pretty big mama. Pretty big. You know, I took ballroom dancing lessons in college. I feel like I should brush up. Ooh, it's making me limber, literally. I'm over here cracking my neck. Go there. Hey, seeing some underwear there. They really flip the girls like that? I gotta get me into swing. We gotta bring this back. Jeez. This seems like a classier version of, like, you know, all this rubbing booties, you know? It's like you still get the, you know, the girls' skirts hike up, and, you know, you still get close, and but it's, I don't know, looks more skillful. And I love, this reminds me of Jurassic 5's song. They have a song, Swing Set. And I just heard Cultura Profética's new album. Not swing, but, you know, they do reggae and jazz, like a reggae and jazz blend. And they had some old-timey sounding sort of blues and R&B and soul. I was like, man, this is a good album. Mm-hmm. All right, baby. Come on back now. Fine as May wine. Hmm. Yeah, I remember he has a thing for white girls. I do that. So I'm like, Yeah. She reminds me a little of Alice Eve. Well, from the side anyway. Now that I see her from the front, still a little bit, but not nowhere near as much. Alice Eve is like so stunning. Red. Just walk, baby, don't run. Yo. What the? Man, it's contagious, right? She's a church girl. I'm not white and I don't put out. The old lady looking at him like, what you do? Those are nice cars. And that's a cool color to the beige. Ooh, beige and red. Ooh. I've actually done something like that. Beige, like khakis, and like a red top, and black shirt, or black blazer. It's one of my favorite sort of preppy social club looks. Say what? I don't have plenty weight. All right, Dracula, suck on that neck. He's like, shut up, lady, all right? We're here now. Well, you seem to not shut up, girl. Her hair looks really nice, you know, like very classic. Humphrey Bogart and the cops and robbers. I don't, I don't know. I'm tired of playing the cops. Oh, why they put a real sound effect? That scared me. That's nice. He does those shots. Wait, that's how his dad died? Damn, bro. And I love how they showed them playing in the park, make believe. Because, like I said earlier, he must be, like, still pretty much a kid. I mean, he's still a kid. Late teens, early 20s. Can't get enough, black man. Tell me your story. What you hear? Kiss my foot. I don't know. Being with a white woman in that era, or I guess if you're a black girl, like with a white man, I don't know. I would have felt like it was an accomplishment. Just any moment getting away with it, right? Like, ooh, look at this. We're together and neither of us are dead. All right. Damn. Let me feed you. This is so extra. Boy, pick up the fork and feed yourself. I mean, I get it if you were like a quadruped, but bro, come on. That's a cool little sailboat in the back. Is that Laura girl she's talking about? Oh, that's a nice blue suit. Is that Lauren's wife? Martin Lawrence's wife in, I was gonna say Heat because I was thinking of the Miami Heat. I think he wears a Miami Heat jersey in the second one. Bad Boys. And I think his name is Malcolm, isn't it? Mike Larry and then Malcolm Burnett. Malcolm. Save it for Mr. Right. I'm sorry she raised me right. Not for sale is a brand name. Oh, I know her. She played She played the mom in The Sandlot. She reminds me a little of Thandie Newton, the mom. She reminds me, depending on the lighting and the angle. Morena Baccarin. Baccarin? Miren en esa cartelera. No. Mask. Dito. As long as you're realistic. Wow. Joe Louis. Mr. Charlie. Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper is good white folk. The Yankee Clipper. Ah! Oh! It's just imagination. I like you, boy. Ah! Look at the suit. The yellow and blue. Golden State Warrior fan back in the 40s. Oh, those cars, boy. I love the walking under the bridge. The strutting. And the long chain. Duke Ellington. Listen to them roar! Hey, I think that's I think I recognize him, but it must have been like an extra in this. We love Super Joe. Harlem's own champ. Damn, Harlem going crazy. Man, all these fly suits now with the red and black. And with the leg up. Why do some dudes pick fights, you know? Toma! Why you being a wuss all of a sudden for? You're the one that picked the fight. Ouch, it hurts. I'll take care of you, babe. Delroy Lindo. Some of this, some of that. He played Lieutenant Detective Castlebet in Gone in 60 Seconds. Is he like West Indian or something? I like his accent. Nothing can keep it the army. Hey, hit that. He's putting the hurting on my vision, man. Daddy O, again with the Daddy O. I heard that in West Side Story. Taking you shopping, your fit is so sad, bro. First thing I'm gonna do is buy you some clothes if you're gonna hang out with me. Oof. Yes, man. Pink shirt, I love it. That was yours. Small packet. Three, two, three. Oh, 313. Ah, I remember that. I'm working on it. He ate the paper. Your turn. If I hate him right next door. I don't know. It's like intentionally getting a fly up your nose. Ugh. It's the sensation of it. Ugh. Ow. You pointing the gun at yourself, boy? That's a nice dress she's got on. Looks comfortable. Suede or silk or something. Is that early? I thought it was way later. I love how much red he wears. It goes with his name, and his name's Red. Wear red. Cabaret. Bar. Cabaret. That was fun. Took me a second to see it. Hmm? I said, you said that. I relieved you. I was about to say, he looks like he's strung up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Aroma. That's a nice color suit boss got on. Like that burgundy or orange or whatever. Just throw money around for people's feelings. It's alright. Damn. Go it down. That's a nice shot. You can instantly tell what era it is with that shot. I like his hair. It looks kind of wavy there too. Mm. Be right there, man. I recognize that dude. I've seen him in other stuff. I like your sinister smile in the dark shadow. I like her dress in this. Nice. Oh, he's got like a red flower and everything, a red rose or whatever. I would love to go to a lounge like this. I used to do this. I used to have Tuesday nights off. And on Tuesday nights, I would go to a jazz lounge and there was live piano. Mm, he told you. Mm-hmm. Yes. Such good acting. He was like, so confident for a second to straight fear. Childish fear. Wow. Look at this. What a great film. He booking it. Each shot feels like it's a portrait, you know? That's how you know it's a good film. Get out of there, get out of there. Nice. I like that shot. Turned his face, you can see the sweat in him. That was great. Was this another flashback to the dad? Man, imagine not even being able to sleep because you're keeping an eye out, bro. That was scary as all heck, bro. The guy with the black clan, the black Klansman in the car. Imagine going and checking on your kids and boom, fire. Ooh. Mm. Make it back. Oh, bro, I can't breathe. I'm too tense right now. That's a class act, masterclass in acting from everybody in this scene. That's too crazy. Pillo. I figured he did something like that, palm the bullet, but wasn't sure. He looks like he's, you know, crazy dude. I appreciate that they took off their shoes and everything. It takes more time, but it also helps be more quiet, especially with hardwood floors and stuff. Oh, he's got a wife. Yo, they are They got cojones, bro. I would even if it did no way, bro. You're actually gonna touch his physical body? Oh no. Even if I were to ever do this in my life out of necessity or whatever, it would never occur to me. Oh my god, that was so lucky. He just and then so unbelievably unnecessarily nerve wracking. My man just he's taking it to the fence. Casing that rug joint. Dang, look at all the stuff they've been getting. Took me a second to realize it. Oh, I'm behind them and everything. And now I guess he's resisting it better. He's more used to it. Okay. Alright, let's go to the sink. Go into the sink. It's starting to heat up a little bit. Uh-oh. 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 He's freaking out. He's starting... Hell yeah. Oh, I think it's gonna ruin the hair, isn't it? Doesn't that if it you leave it too long? Oh, you do what you gotta do. You do what you. Sleeping with white girl. So wait, are these stackable? So what is this? 100 and... Oh, I was like, shorty, I'm about to pass out. I didn't know that's what concurrently meant. I always thought it meant, like a streak, like... I love it when old movies still look great, man. And it's crazy that this is officially like an old movie. It's 30? 34 years old. This man, he's not that old here, but he played, can't wait for my new glasses to get here. These old ones are killing me. Little. Oh, he's crying. Oh, he's scared of being in prison. I think he's still relatively young. I, I don't think he's even 25 here, Malcolm Little. Malcolm X. They just said little, so it's my head. What I was saying is that old man from before, that OG right there, is Alan Millick. He played Alan Milliken in season 3 of 24, and he's done. I mean, he's done other stuff, but that's what I know him from. I'm telling you, David. He slept with my wife. I want him off your team. I need you to fire your brother, David. Wait, wait, wait. Just put the spout and you drink, or I guess you get a cup, maybe. Oh, that's nice of him. But he's probably gonna shut the thing. Oh, it's a preacher. Call me. Nice. I love this. I was gonna say I love just Denzel talking in the dark, but the don't listen to him, Jesus. I got pictures of Jesus around me. Yeah, it's okay. He's just mad. I mean, I know he becomes an angry Muslim, but it's okay. He becomes nicer later. Yo, Spike Lee, my dude. It took me a second to see it. I was gonna say before is I liked when it was dark, and then Denzel's voice, and then he took a puff of the cigarette, and it was just the lit cigarette, and then it was a very dimly lit cigarette because he wasn't puffing on it, and then the light after he's complaining about Jesus, the light in the darkness is great. Great direction. I love the visuals in it. So subtle and nothing with special effects, nothing. It's actually just silence, lighting. Actually, no lighting, lack of lighting. Just enough. Imagine lighting a scene with just a cigarette. Spike Lee, my guy. If anybody knows any other stuff like that, let me know. Whatever, you know, I like. It feels. Oh, I heard. I heard nutmeg is like a trip apparently. I remember reading it. I think in Toni Morrison's *The Bluest Eye*, in one of the flashbacks. That yeah, they talk, daddy, yo. I'm listening. Like they do them. Poison in your head. Let it burn. Look at it like a monkey. This hits harder knowing how light skinned Malcolm X actually was. So he learns about Elijah Muhammad. What I like about the early life, seeing about his early life, is that that guy looks like Anthony Ramos a little bit. About Malcolm X's early life is that it shows his character of conviction, even though he's a con and all that. It shows that he's strong willed. So making the conversion to devout religious life and discipline and all that, you can see the trajectory. I like how his hair looks. Who's wearing a kunk? I feel that way. Man curses because he doesn't have the words to say what's on his mind. His white woman, his pork. I love the perception of the pig as an unclean animal. When you learn, you learn things. The pig is actually a very clean animal if it's in the right environment. It's easy to rot in the wrong environment, like the Middle East. So Middle Eastern cultures, like Israelites and Arabs, kind of probably evolved the notion that it's ungodly. But Let's look up white. Read. Love the power of that line. Read. Like, pure soul. Innocent. Wow. Uh, that's crazy. I used to do that. Now I feel a little validated. I used to just pick up the dictionary and just open. At first, I started like that, aardvark, abacus, and then I was like, you know, it's a reference book. Just open it up on a page, you know, and see what word jumps at you. And learn a new word. And then you write it down and try to work it into a rap song or something. I'm like, Lagamaki, Kasakamaki. I don't know. Jeans and denim jackets. These prisoners got that drip. Man, Denzel's teeth are the bomb. And Negro. A song from trees. You didn't even know who you are. That's right. So who are you? I mean, that's not exactly how names always work. Sometimes names are changed or adopted, you know, because of whatever. Like, his ancestors might not even have been Little to begin with. They might have taken the name Little just because they thought it sounded nice because it was part of a family of influence, like Nguyen or something. I heard that, or I'm mispronouncing that. I think the proper name to say it is Wen. But Vietnamese, I think, last name Nguyen Wen is like an old king, and so people change their name to the king's name because, well, yeah, let's make people think we're royalty. Ah, he included even his girl in that vision. Strikingly upright. I will not commit adultery, fornication, lie, cheat, or steal. I like the haziness, and I feel like the setting right here is reflecting his inner thinking. It's still confuzzled and clouded. And qué cosa? He gets on his knees to pick a lock to get into someone's house. That's what I was just saying, more or less. You can get on your knees and crawl for sin, but not to save your soul. But you can't do it for God, or just and really for yourself. Is the whole exercise is to humble yourself. He's willing to do it for his ego to steal and try to gain an advantage, but if it means taking a minute to reflect, nah, screw that. It's a lot. I don't like it myself to fall, but I understand. Oh, he's getting a haircut. Ah, ah. What is this? This guy's nuts. Is this Christopher Plummer? Or am I just confusing an old white man? I guess I'm just confusing. Look, he's starting to grow his hair out and his whole. Oh! This cat is heavy. Satan has a question. I just shaved my goatee recently, but now I wish I kept it because he's got it. I like his glasses. Is it isn't obvious? Color of brass. Hair like wool. I'll quote in our Indian brothers. He was not a pale face. Oh, he shaved. Oh, he's kind of shy about it. Look at him. It's crazy. This guy pulled a gun to his face, his own head. Well, I mean, he didn't have the bullet in him. He's robbed, stolen. He's been a con, and here he is coming with kind of more scared and like respectful. And míralo llorando. He's crying to a dainty old man more than any other thug, more than Delroy Lindo's character. Yo, he's pouring it out. He's like, I like this is the image that we came to know of Malcolm X. The tie and the glasses and the. Ah! Is that really him? The Reverend Al Sharpton acting like um what's it called? Nation of Islam. Ooh, I like this. I gotta get this drip. You're still right here on Earth. I like that coat, that tie, that hat. Read a black man's truth. I mean, peace be unto you. I like that they're using like stairs. They don't even have podiums or anything. They use what they got. We've got a stair. Let's use some stairs and preach. Okay. 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 Preaching and macking. The need of the pit of the whatchamacallit. Plymouth Rock landed on us. The pit and the whatchamacallit. Shorty. Still in prison right now in your mind. Come on, brother, give me a hug. He's still got his hair fried. Take it easy, Greasy. No, sir. Not anymore. Picture. It's been years already. That's gotta be so scarring and traumatizing. Temple number 7 restaurant. Makes sense because make sure that the food is like halal and everything, kosher. I'll pay you tomorrow. Oh, door's unlocked. Oh, that's I forgot that's Archie. Wow, he lost everything. My man, Red. I'll pay you tomorrow. Wow, what a great performance. Delroy Lindo. Again, may he rest in peace. Exercise my arm. I didn't need it. Ah! I think she looked at the camera a little bit. No way, that's her? She ended up a streetwalker. No. Yo, she ended up a pro. That's crazy. Angela Bassett. He's a good preacher, man. And he reminds me a little bit differently, but a little bit of man, I forget what his name was. The Black Panther. uh, the Black Panther was a little more soft spoken and more like encouraged cooperation. The subject matter, the main guy from, well, not the main guy because the main guy was a traitor, but Judas and the Black Messiah. Hygiene and diet. The right height. The right complexion. So I wonder what the implication means. Can't date a woman taller than you, or too lighter or too darker than you. Man, museums are cool. Yo, that's crazy. Down that angle, he really looked like Malcolm X. Is she pregnant? Strawberry ice cream. He's brief jewels. Tall enough for a tall man. I like this, wholesome dating. They went to a museum, they're having ice cream. but make a speech. Ooh, look at him walking in there. Dang! Coordinated and everything. As soon as they saw, they're brothers of Brother Johnson. Wow. Yeah, I'm not satisfied. Dang, look at that. You're just walking to the hospital. I guess it's that close. The kid's like, "How are you walking? Let me." Hey, Dizzy Gillespie and Sarah Vaughan. I was like, the music is good for the moment, like it's serious, but at the same time, it's just funky enough that I'm like, I don't even want to walk serious. I want to walk like, I gotta get that drip, bro. That fit is nice. It's like a funky military kind of remix. It's like, kid, if you want to play the role, just stay still, okay? Calm down. Ray Barone's dad? Put that flipper down. We'll be right back with Everybody Loves Raymond. Yet. That's your headache. Doctor. Yo, coordinated. Hand. Turn. Leave. Now he wants to be a part of it. It's too much power for one man to have. It says Chicago. I was just thinking about Chicago because the music made me feel like it was like a very Chicago. Ooh 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 ooh. Have a seat, son. Integrated is my coffee. Take it easy now. Lean back. That is too much power. That's look at this man got for security like he's the president. I think his security looks like it's better than Elijah Muhammad's. Ooh, his face is like, I see myself. Talk to the police like that. Very honest tip. Oh, you could ask to learn. You should ask to learn. He's saying what's up to everybody. Hey, brothers, I'm gonna be one of you. Hey, hey. As bad as any narcotic. Look at that advice he's giving him. Your own brothers will be hostile and jealous, including him, apparently. If they're thirsty. I remember this from the autobiography. He he proposed over the phone. Yeah, just like this. He had a conversation with Elijah Muhammad, and something stirred in him, and he's just, I can't wait. Boop, 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 brrrr. Hey, you want to be my wife? Yeah, yes, please. And I think her parents had a problem with it because I don't think that they were Muslim, or maybe they had a problem with him specifically. But I guess it worked out. I don't know. I might be making stuff up. I don't remember the autobiography, to be honest. I read it. Must have been 5 years ago. I never finished the biography though. It was really good. It's kind of long though. I had to return it. No, my library card expired, and I just never picked it up again. Yeah, they look good in that white. I like the, and not just the white they're wearing, but the white around them. Hmm. Oh, this is their wedding night. Oh, there's. Oh, okay. I was about to say must be like the reception because tell a brother. A black man. Africans and non-whites. Is that what it says back there? That's a government seal you're breaking. IBM Training Center. That's cool. Oh, look at their growth. They're in stadiums, arenas. They're not on stairs anymore. They're on podiums. Looks like the looks like the Turkish flag. Muhammad is. I like that image. Muhammad is like I am, trying to make it seem like he's trying to making himself out to be the center more than God, and the deification almost of a man. The idolizing. That's the word. Sick him, sick him. MLK. Wow, that cut, that edit. Those preachers there said it was okay to get beat down and then show him okay. Oh, Woolworth. Is that pizzeria? Uncle Tom. I love how the edits and cuts kind of show you his mind and his worldview. Look at this man with the drip. Elijah Muhammad with the glasses and sitting in the chair like a throne, looking like Notorious B.I.G. Mr. X. Hate mongers. I think and the footage was actually Malcolm X, and now this is like the shoot. great benefit to himself. We have a plane to catch. Yeah, he's not stopping. He just keeps walking. Nothing. I wouldn't have said maybe nothing, but maybe like just stand aside. Because that's sometimes the best thing you could do to help is just, bro, just get out the way. Is this Harvard? Oh, the police are there. Responsibility. Dang, look at that image of Elijah Muhammad. And now that I'm seeing Spike Lee put Elijah Muhammad's picture everywhere, I'm seeing how before he was putting Jesus's portraits everywhere, kind of seeing again how they're idolizing Elijah Muhammad. Man, that's a nice white bow tie. Oof. We must have justice. I'm trying to see what the sashes say, like the Miss Universe type sashes. But with these Uncle Tom leaders, I don't know. I've always we must protect our valuable property, our women. I love the expression of Uncle Tom. It's just funny to me, Uncle Tom. When I first heard that term, Uncle Tom, I thought somebody was called actually their Uncle Tom. Oh, it says sacrifice. The sash. Look at him like Biggie. I love that he's saying that complete separation between the black and the white race. But as Spike Lee is showing us all the black people here, you can see all the levels of the complexion, all the light skinned people. Look at that one bald dude in the back, super light skin. Bro, he's Biggie. And the snapping of the pictures. I mean, even Elijah Muhammad himself is pretty light skinned. Elijah's pimp? What the hell just happened? That ankle looks a lot like, and as he's turning around, a lot like Malcolm X too. Like when he has his head diagonal kind of down, you can see the head shape is damn near identical. Intimacies with Mr. Muhammad. And look, he's got a picture of him behind him. Do you want new furniture? It's a curse. Will they? I remember this from the backstory of part of what I know of Malcolm X's life that dang, the possibility of returning into your head. Wow. Yeah. That he didn't own his house, the nation owned his house, the car, and they started giving and they weren't upgrading or updating or maintaining his stuff. They weren't giving him fixing his car or anything. And while other leaders had, luxury homes and nice cars, and Malcolm X, who's built the wealth of the nation in so many ways, more than just economical, right? And getting the people and all that, and we're jealous, so we're gonna treat you like. Both of them, and he had babies with both of them. And no, hustle. Who needs the nutmeg now, brother? This ain't no hustling. And this ain't no hustle, he said, and they're hustling everybody first and foremost themselves. I wonder why the TV is in the corner like that. Would you pull it out and bring it more into the living room? Because it's not even like facing the, it's just. I must plant my seed in fertile soil. Oh, was he like trying to have a son and he impregnated women and had all daughters? Another shot where he looks a lot like Malcolm X. It's crazy. It's when the camera is least on his face and the light is shining on his skin that makes it look a little lighter. The sun is up. I guess that's his way of whistleblowing, is using their own words against them. Oh, Solomon had 700 wives. Your leaders are imperfect. Blah, 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 blah. Hold them accountable. And I don't know. Let's see. Is that the Zapruder film? Is that... Oh, is that the assassination of Kennedy? Kennedy's assassination? So this is 65? I don't know when Kennedy was assassinated. 66? He's looking at the camera when he says it. I used to do this more often, and I got it from him. Wow. He's the only one still trying to do right, and even though he knows they're wrong, he's like, well, sure, yeah, won't be disciplined and obey. As I'm guessing, he's already plotting like his, not even his like deviation. They just flat out kicked him out. He's just, oh man, well, if I'm not gonna be in this, so I might as well try to build my own thing. Oh man, everybody's looking at him cold. Is that young man from that said, I want to join? Oh, I thought she was dreading his call, like, honey, I got fired. But no, it's like the CIA spying. That's it, me. What the? You know, before I read the autobiography and part of the biography, I always thought he was assassinated as like a ploy from the government, and not probably some CIA rogue spy who was like, "Hey, Elijah, why don't you just take him out?" But but I've always heard um, the rumors that it was really the Nation of Islam that took him out. I said 65. I was off by 1 year. It's 64. I also said 66, but we'll focus on 65. Oh no, this is the kid. This is his turn. And it's great. What a great film that shows his trajectory and the why he went from being a thug, why he went from being so rigid. No, because the white devil. Muslim Mosque Incorporated. His acting is incredible. I mean, powerhouse. You could tell just in his demeanor and in his voice how he delivers his speech. He's different. He's calmer and stuff like that. Egypt there. Tutankhamun. Egypt there. Oh, he's doing his pilgrimage to Mecca. Crazy thing is, after he left the Nation of Islam, he became more in tune with actual Islam. And I think that's part of what led to greater difference or conflict with the Nation of Islam is that he was like, he went, did the trip to Mecca, met actual Muslims, and it's like, this dude's been teaching us all wrong. Ask him, can I get a better price? Oh, see, spies. Muhammad or Malcolm. Malcolm. Gamal. Harem. Hashish. No, hashish. But Sphinx. That's cool. I'd like to go see the Sahara and see the pyramids in the desert and stuff. I went to Pachacamac in Peru. It's like desert ruins of an ancient civilization. I didn't get a chance to go to Lima, or I mean, I was in Lima, but no, not Lima. Cusco, Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu. Oh, that was great. Oh, the pyramids. And I hear that's one monument that is as big as like you envision. You know, because some things you build them up in your head because you see them in movies, and then apparently you go see them and it's like, it's not that. But these are monuments I hear are like as monumental as they look as they see them on screen and stuff. Because I've heard one critique I've heard of like the Mona Lisa is that you expect it to be like a poster or whatever at least, but it's like this little, and it's like super far away. I bet on the CIA too. It reminds me a little of The Martian. He said that was Arabia, and The Martian was shot I think in Jordan. So I think they're neighboring countries. That's another thing I want to go see, that big Islamic cube. I forget what it's called. And not just the cube, but like people praying around it. There's got to be a sight to see. I feel like this is a little like that really busy street in Tokyo where it's just like a whole lot of whirring and people crossing the street and cars passing by, and it's just like clockwork. That's crazy. I love those togas and I love it. I love that they're showing how praying in Arabic. I love that. I was about to say before he even started talking about it in his dialogue. I was like, oh yeah, they look the white Muslims and stuff like that. And Islam does teach like it's supposed to be like a raceless religion where a brother is your brother is your brother. That's part of what led to Malcolm X's change in trajectories because he learned the truth of actual Islam. It's like it's not about hey white people and black power. It's about all people and all power. Sweeping indictments of white people. Wow, what a beautiful mosque. Is that Hagia Sophia? No. Where's Hagia Sophia? Turkey? Hagia Sophia. Ukraine? I don't know. What a beautiful interior. Oh my goodness, I would love to pray there. What a beautiful temple. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stirring things up in me, that architecture back there. I love the arches, and then there's one arch that has like grooves, arches grooved into it. Benefits of the merciful. The beneficent, the merciful, the master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, and you we call upon for assistance. Guide us upon the straight path, the path of those whom you have blessed and favored, not of those whom wrath comes, nor those who go astray. Oh wow, I feel so at peace right now, just listening to him pray. The Quran is poetry. It's like religious. It's like an entire, Bible, so to speak, of just psalms, and but with like a vibe of the proverbs, kind of. I can't get over that temple. That was a beautiful interior and exterior. I like the engraving. It's not engravings, but like the sculpting that had all the detail in the walls. Red, yellow. That's your new beard. Get your hands out of my pocket. That was nice. I love how it started as a still. And the crazy thing is, I don't even think he got the guns because of white people. I think he got that AK because the nation. Not the U.S. nation, the Nation of Islam. Brother. Your days on this earth are numbered. Thank you. That reminds me of Chris Rock's joke. There's black people and there's the way he said it, the greatest association a black man has ever seen, and just ruined it. Is it raining outside? Oh. I was about to say, wow, I love the parallelism between like his dad and stuff. But the crazy thing is, mano, y su familia con su nena. The crazy thing is, it went from the KKK doing it, and now black people doing it to one of the most prominent leaders just out of pure jealousy. And it's crazy how it's not even, it transcends racism. It's, I think, more to do with, oh, look, I know that guy too. The reporter. the thought that there's not enough abundance. I'm fairly certain, especially in the Americas, slavery and oppressing black people was because of the thought that there isn't enough abundance or riches to share it, especially with someone who you've come to like. And then that extends to, oh, we have abundance and success as black people, but we're afraid that this guy is going to take it from us, so it doesn't matter that he looks like us and we have similarities. We're afraid to share the abundance, that there isn't enough abundance to go around, so we're going to burn down his house. Is that Giancarlo Esposito? Is that a young Giancarlo Esposito? Wait, I think I remember that Giancarlo Esposito is the one that kills him. The one that actually takes the shot. Man, they're really getting ready to take out Malcolm, bro. Yo, young Giancarlo Esposito. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers. The New York Hilton, it didn't even have the design they currently have back then. Well, yeah, I mean, it's the 60s. And that's why you got shot. Because you didn't want to frisk. But I get it. I also believe in being armed. That's a good point. You can believe in God, but I also believe in man's capacity to be frail and weak. Peace be unto you, Earl. Now y'all cut off all that riffraff. And there he is, Giancarlo Esposito again. That was cool. Making it seem like his head spinning. All the things that must be going through his head. Alright, Mr. Lee. By the way, Mr. Spike Lee, if you're watching my reaction, just in case, congratulations on your Knicks finally winning, man. I'm over here like your Knicks, like he's the owner. But, I mean, honestly, at this point, he might as well be the actual owner. I read something that Spike Lee supposedly spent like millions, like 13 million. What kind of coward calls a woman with her babies at home like, oh, your husband's dead and so are your no good babies? Bro, like, grow some cojones if you don't have them. I love Angela Bassett. I love it when she cries and smiles. So good. She did that too, and I remember it. Whatchamacallit? Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns. Well, the baby was crying a minute ago. Oh, he was looking at himself. I was like, what's he looking at? Great slow reveal. He was just looking at himself in the mirror in the distance. Oh, I just noted he getting a lot of help. He's bugged. Oh, FBI, not CIA. Compared to King, this guy's a monk. Yeah, because Malcolm X was sleeping around just like Elijah Muhammad. And they have the tape supposedly of him dirty talking with some girls. And they sent them to Coretta King. To Coretta Scott King. I like that hat. It's kind of like a Jewish hat. Oh, is this where it happened? Yep. I recognize the setting. It's about to happen. I love moments like this in movies where they show you the setup and people driving, multiple people in different, separately going to the same location. And that's crazy. It's the world we live in, and that it doesn't matter how impactful, how positive, how good a person is. There's just people that do not care and will placa placa, bro. Because oh, you're kidding, Giancarlo Esposito, such a bad man. You're very welcome, my beautiful little sister. You're about to kill her dad, and you know it. Look at you, changing face, great acting, but oh, what a he'll be here like clockwork. Oldsmobile. It's crazy that the Oldsmobile nowadays is an old mobile. Whoop whoop. This is very Spike Lee. He does this a lot, and I think only ever noticed it with Denzel. The it's not a dolly. Is it a dolly? But it's like putting him kind of like in a wheelchair, kind of like rolling him with the camera. He did it also in Inside Man. Jesus, will protect you. Assalamu alaikum. Ooh, that's a nice vest. Great color and everything. The charter, he said? Oh, the chart. They don't have the chart. They don't have another speaker. You shouldn't have. Shouldn't have got out there today. I mean, it would have been a good moment to not do it. I mean, you didn't have the charts, you didn't have a guest speaker. Science, but you know what it is. Wow, it's funny. It's funny how those decisions kind of like see how the decisions that led up to it happened. He probably knew. He probably had a feeling, and he's like, "Let's just let it happen." Because I guess this guy was supposed to be there protecting him, his first bodyguard, at his post, and he could have stopped the shooters. And I guess maybe Malcolm had like a sixth sense or something, and like an aura, kind of like how epileptic people can predict they're gonna have a seizure. So he's like, "Man, just do this favor for me," and just letting it happen. Just like, you know what? Their acting is so good. I love their scowl, just letting you know clearly we're the bad guys. We're the we're the ones about to. Wow, and they didn't even wait a minute. Get your hand out of my pocket! Oh, So wait, does that mean wow, right through the podium and everything? What? Wow, really trying to make sure he's dead, bro. Get him with a shotgun twice and then just placa placa empty pistol clips on him, bro. So unnecessary. Yeah, you should have aimed higher. Bust the cap in the hand. So that whole get your hands out of my pocket before when he was getting interviewed that day, I guess that was the first time they were trying to do it, but it didn't work out. Oh, oh man, he's dead and not even like getting shot. He's gonna be beaten to death. And look at the other guy. He's like, kill him, and he's one of the killers too. Wow, it's crazy how cops go out of their way to beat up a dude at this era, a black dude, and here they are protecting the dude that is getting clobbered because he just shot Malcolm X. Man, Angela Bassett's wailing, bro. Oh, man. I want to look up on YouTube or whatever if anybody's set up all the real footage that we see. I can only assume that Spike Lee's showing us the. And then Malcolm Martin Luther King Jr. follows shortly after. What, like. What I was saying is that I can only assume that Spike Lee's making it look like real life footage because there is actual footage. He's just like making his own dramatization of it. So I'd be very interested to see the real life footage of Malcolm X. Especially, look, there he is. The real one. He reminds me of someone else. I can't put my finger on it. I hope my afro kind of. Oh, looks pretty good. I put some Can2 on it, so. I look. He was really skinny. Really skinny. Ah, I'm glad he's showing us. I was just saying, I want to see the footages of him, and then just the ending is just him and him riding. What was that? A camel or something? That was great. Malcolm X Boulevard. Malcolm X Day. May 19th. I gotta remember that. May 19th. Hey, Malcolm X. Nelson Mandela. And like actual him. This isn't even an actor. Nice edit. By any means necessary. Flawless. Flawless. Great picture. One of the best pictures ever made. My one complaint is not even a complaint. I already shared everything I liked about the direction as it was happening. Spike Lee's one of those directors you kind of wish did more work, but I think he doesn't like to do studio production, so it's kind of hard when you financing it yourself or trying to find the money yourself. But the one thing I would have appreciated if they did more was show us more light skinned people. Denzel Washington is the perfect choice. His acting, his mannerisms, and actually his head was overall a lot like him. But considering how light skinned Malcolm X was and how light skinned a lot of black people are, I would have appreciated a little, I don't know, more prominence of light skin. But I get it because in movies you also um, because of a lot of the themes in this movie, because of a lot of the racism and whatever, um, light skinned black people tend to get a lot of the more screen time, especially in non black led productions. So I can kind of see why you would want to show not as many light skinned black people, but with Malcolm X himself being so light skinned and yet being like the emblematic or one of the emblematic leaders of not only the civil rights movement but of, I don't want to say necessarily just black pride, but the way Quincy Jones put it in his documentary is being an example. You know, when Quincy Jones was growing up, he said he would read books and look at magazines and pictures, and he didn't feel like connected to anyone because nobody looked like him. Um, So the fact that this really light-skinned man has been such a shining inspiration during his own time and beyond to people that looked like him and didn't look like him, that were much darker. I feel like, I don't know, it would have gone a longer way, especially at the end when you have all those kids going, I'm Malcolm X, I'm Malcolm X, and they're all considerably darker than Malcolm X. A few light-skinned kids would have been nice right there. I'm Malcolm X. And heck, especially after his transformation in Mecca, where he realized, yeah, white people can be Muslim too, and there's not all white people are evil. Heck, show a little white kid there. I'm Malcolm X too. Shit. Anyway, happy Juneteenth, and what a great film. I can't believe it's actually taken me so long to see it. We actually had it on DVD at my house because my brother loved this movie. And that's actually when I first started watching it. I popped it in, and I don't know, one thing led to another. I never finished it. And I think it's also like the runtime at 3 hours or over 3 hours is an intimidating runtime, But it's one of those movies where you don't really feel it. I felt it because my seat, I guess I need new cushions or whatever. But watching the movie vibe, it doesn't feel like any part, like I would take much of anything away. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Stick around for more. What a great entry for States of Cinema. Again, these period pieces. But thanks for joining me. Stick around for more States of Cinema. We got more great stuff coming up. We still got Birth of a Nation 1915, and then the 2016, I think they made a different version of Birth of a Nation, and so much more. Plus, Project Hail Mary's coming out, and other stuff unrelated to the States of Cinema theme for summer. So stick around and make sure you check out the Patreon. If there's stuff that you like, there's full-length reactions over there, stuff that hasn't been out on YouTube, entire docu-series I did Mr. McMahon from Netflix. So go ahead and check it out if you want to support the channel. You go right ahead. Appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stick around for more. Let's get it, Freckle Crew.
Feels with Mr. Freckles. 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 Feels with Mr. Freckles. Freckles.